The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you want to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Purdy now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's taken it around the 40. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
On the 6.
The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Purdy. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Milton. This is caught. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
That ties the game at 19. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The quick feet by Jackson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
To throw, it's Milton. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down again.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
On the camera shot, love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying out. Great catch. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Enter menu narration set to 99.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 10. Now Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The quick feet by Jackson. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now with Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Purdy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here's Milton. He's going to float this over the middle deep. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dante Turpin with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, first and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Purdy. He's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Savon Rebel. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here's Milton now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. There he goes left side. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Cowboys 29, 49ers 26. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it right down Broadway. And they finally got to him at the 2-yard line. Almost coast to coast. What a great return. They'll be set up beautifully. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. Pacheco is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And from back at the 4, here's second and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 40.
Now Milton. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And this guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Savon Revel.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go! Cowboy 8, Mustang 19! Go!
Looking to throw. Milton. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. Able to find Willis. And all the way down to the 29. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Back to throw. Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached real.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
33. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
70 range, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
Looking to throw. Milton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 36 yards on the play. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Operating from the gun, Milton. Will check this one down to Pacheco. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4
Panther 11,
at the
Panther 11.
21-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Milton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, trap 60, trap, go.
Back to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, Dragon 60.
To throw is Milton. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other. He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Let's go. Ready.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
70.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Left side to Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Gain of 8.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Ready. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Milton. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 13 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1 and 2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system. It leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing here, Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy off the play fake. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Quinnen Williams in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50.
19.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
60 average. 60. Let's go. Cowboys. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield. I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And now here's another interception. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency.